Do you ever wonder what the future holds for me? All I know is that you learn from your mistakes. So that means since I make so many mistakes, that must mean I'm going to be a genius. Now, if you ask me the same question, I may not be able to tell you all the details about what I want to be when I grow up, or even what the world of work will be after we graduate from college. But I can tell you one thing's for sure. Here at Rios Elementary, we are learning and developing our academic and social skills such as problem solving, creative thinking, perseverance, patience, organization, and collaboration through coding in the classroom. This will set us up for success no matter what career or interest we decide to pursue. Ladies and gentlemen, what the experts are saying is true. Coding is a basic literacy of the digital age, and those who master skills required in the fields of computer science will expect a rewarding future. Take a look at this. Of all projected jobs in STEM through 2018 alone, 71% are in computing. Can you imagine what this percentage will be 15 years from now? I have to say, the future looks very promising. Wouldn't you agree? Next is Esther talking more about what we have done this cycle.
Thank you, Shauna. During this cycle, kindergarten and first grade have built houses using structures in their planned communities and Lego bricks. Students work together as a part of a team to create the structures. Working together gave the students to practice social emotional skills such as collaboration, communication, creative thinking, and problem solving. When you visit the classrooms, you notice that they design and built study structures through sequencing and looping with physical blocks, the Lego bricks. Students also incorporate their coding knowledge into the Lego projects by creating a virtual interior of their structure using Scratch. So make sure you take a look at both parts of the epic book. And Mustafa will be talking about more we've done in this cycle.
Second and third grade worked with Lego WeDo kits. The WeDo kits combine programming the Lego WeDo software and building with Legos, motors, and gears to create robots. Students worked in teams. Each team used their coding and creative skills to program a robot to make it tell a story, creating an interactive epic build. Fourth and fifth grade teams used Lego Mindstorm EV3 kits. Using the programming tools of the Mindstorm software along with hardware such as motors and sensors, students created robots. Fourth grade teams collaborated to program their robot to mimic animal behaviors. Fifth grade teams used their creative thinking skills to develop a robot to make it perform a physical task that is usually done by a human. Now Amy will talk to us a little more about robotics and how what we've done this cycle ties into the real world.
Thank you, Mustafa. It is clear that the ability to program has become very important and will continue to be more important than ever, especially with the rapid technological advances in robotics and automation. Today, there are different kinds of robots. They come in different shapes, sizes, and can take on all kinds of different tasks when guided by automatic controls. When I say automatic controls to describe a robot's ability to do something, you know that there will most likely be a computer involved. Automatic control requires a specific set of instructions. This is called programming. So, in the process of building and programming our robots, we have demonstrated an understanding of building and design concepts. In the final stages of programming, we debug our code until our robot performs the desired behavior. Next, Lola will talk to you more about additional life skills we are learning when we work with Lego bricks and building robots. When we're building in the classroom, we're not just playing with Legos. We're exploring and experimenting with the ideas we can bring to life and learning about the logic and science behind the robots that we create. We're also learning how to communicate our ideas, collaborate with others, and to think critically and persistently. We're also learning life skills that will help us throughout our life, no matter if we choose to be a doctor, engineer, artist, or a business executive. More importantly, we're learning about our passions in a meaningful and relevant way. Now to talk about two innovative individuals who discovered their passion at a young age and have become trailblazers in their field by using robotics and computing, here's Carolina. Thank you, Lola. Do you ever wonder how someone gets started in robotics? Today we'd like to share with you the name and accomplishments of two people whose passion for robotics started at an early age. Their contributions have changed the way we think about robots. Dr. Anjali Jayaprakash is a leading robobiologist. In case you're wondering, a robobiologist has studied both robotic technologies and biology. Her passion for novel technologies and helping others, combined with her experience in medicine, has helped her solve many medical challenges by creating medical devices to help others live better lives. Her vision is Her vision is to create in which robotics technologies enables affordable medicine for all. Dr. Angeli has received many awards for her innovative ideas. And now Lizzie.
Elon Musk, the founder of Tesla Motors, SpaceX, and the Boring Company, as in making tunnels, is considered by many one of the best innovators in recent history. Like many others who started at an early age, he spent much of his early life tinkering with his computer, creating games, building model rockets, and dreaming about life on other planets. Today, his passion for coding, space, and alternative fuels has positioned him as a leading innovator in the fields of alternative fueled cars, the space industry, and consumer solar power solutions. Next is Yusuf.
Thank you, Lizzie. From warehouses to manufacturing floors, from hospitals to the battlefields, an army of robots are rising. These machines are bringing about change to the fields of manufacturing, education, banking, transportation, and even farming. As robots become more common, we will see new jobs that are more rewarding and technical being created, like robobiologists. We will also have more free time to do things that we like, which could lead to more innovation. We will continue our computer science journey in the next cycle. In cycle 3, we will take what we've learned from block-based coding in Scratch and our LEGO units and begin text-based coding related to JavaScript, one of the most heavily used computer languages in the world.
By learning the skills we are learning here at Rios Elementary, someday we will change the world. Remember, we are Rios Elementary, America's first computer science immersion school, and the place where
awesome is the new normal.
The creation of the modern school system back in 1892 was designed for students to enter the industrial workforce. Sadly, the school system is still structured the same way. But with new technologies over the past several decades, the landscape of work and opportunities is far beyond what many parents know exists or is even available to them.
How did we get here?
What are we going to do?
Where does it start? It should start at an early age. Even at age 7, children already have dreams or ambitions for future careers. Our education system needs to adequately help our youth identify and develop their unique abilities. Studies show that how we're educating and preparing our students is not meeting their needs and the needs of employers. So we started to imagine, what if our kids had a modern curriculum that was capable of supporting the development of their unique skills, strengths, interests, and values, effectively developing the necessary knowledge to help them prepare for the real-world opportunities and choices they will make, socially, educationally, and occupationally, thereby helping the teacher provide the most valuable support in guiding young people in their future, instilling hope in everything they do. Through a program known as the World of Work, we connect families, industry, teachers, and students. We make learning relevant through work-based simulations and career development tools that help students begin to understand their connection to the world of work.
The World of Work, based on the RIASEC framework, at a minimum, each child, each grade, each year will have exposure and experience with 6 types of careers. So by the time they graduate 8th grade, it'll be 54.
We believe that every child has unique strengths, interests, and values that are needed in the world. And when we unleash their awareness of their unique talents, we create hope in each and every child so that they'll know that there's a unique place in the world for each and every one of them.
What WOW has done is it has upped the level of student engagement in a classroom. So if you had the magic potion to make a classroom where 35 kids were all excited about what they were doing, why wouldn't you want to use it?
The World of Work initiative helps educators make learning relevant by connecting what happens in the work world for students starting at kindergarten and continuing through their senior years.
I love the concept the World of Work embodies, that all work has value. When you understand that all work has value, you begin to understand that all people have value. And their interests are as valuable as another person's interest, and their skill set is as valuable as another person's skill set. and there's a place for everyone in our community.
You know, as a police chief, I see such great value in sharing this information and sharing these programs to our youth, because that's the future of our community, that's the future of our citizenship, and to be honest with you, that's probably going to be the future of my police department.
And the World of Work is a program that really encompasses and incorporates what the future is going to look like. It gives the opportunity for students to learn about their future as well as these jobs that they're looking at.
We're using World of Work to learn about jobs that we can do in the future.
The World of Work helps you find your future job. One of my favorite jobs to do is being a theme park engineer.
So what's happening right now? As school systems graduate students who have effectively identified their strengths, interests, and values, we will begin to see individuals, families, companies, and communities transformed. We will see these citizens engaging with sound financial well-being and a solid path to seamlessly transition from school to career. To discover more about how World of Work helps move our communities from scarcity to abundance, call 877-717-2474. Area representatives are ready to help you realize the potential of making long-lasting life changes with every student.